Hello, my dear student. You are watching lecture on course CHO350 Organic Reaction Mechanism and Biogenesis. Okay, in that topic is free radical. So, what are free radicals? Free radicals are any chemical species which have at least one valence unpair electron. At least one unpair valence electron. Okay. So, we should see characteristic of these radicals. Then we can understand better next lectures. So, characteristic are free radicals are neutral, electron deficient, highly unstable, and highly reactive. Okay, why they are neutral? Because they don't have any charge like ions, and electron deficient because they have one electron less, and because of this electron deficiency only they become highly unstable and highly reactive. Okay, because of this electron deficiency they always try to take electron to complete their octet, and because of this only their reactivity increases. So they have very short second point, they have very short life because of this highly instability and highly reactivity only. They have very short life also. Once they form, they will not stay in environment for a long time. Immediately they react wherever they get chance to react. Okay, so they have very short life. Sometimes they will dimerize also. Okay, spontaneously they dimerize with themselves if they don't get anything to react. So basic point is that they are highly unstable and reactive, and because of that they have very short life. Okay, they are paramagnetic in nature. Why paramagnetic? They have one unpaired electron, that's why they are paramagnetic in nature. Fourth point is hybridization is sp2, and geometry is planar, triangular planar. Okay, so most of the time this hybridization is sp2 only, but in some cases like cf3 radical, this hybridization will change to cf3 radical sp3. Most of the time this hybridization is sp2 planar only, but in some cases like cf3 radical, when electronegative atom present around central atom, due to electron repulsion it will change to sp3 hybridization and pyramidal shape. Okay, that these things we will learn later, but remember in this point, like every time they will not have sp2 and planar geometry. Sometimes it will be sp3 and pyramidal also because of this electron repulsion when electronegative atoms present. Okay, so these are the characteristic. These are the examples: cf3 radical, methyl radical, triphenyl methyl radical, chlorine radical. Okay, so next point is generation of radical. How these radicals are generated? These radicals are generated using heat or light. Okay, and with some initiator also. Generation of radical or formation of radical can be done by two methods, that is generation of free radicals from spin paired molecule, from spin paired molecules, in that also using homolysis and reduction, or from other radicals. Okay, so these are the two methods from we can generate radicals. Okay, from spin paired molecule first and from other radical. In first, from spin paired molecule, first point is homolysis. So homolysis if we have suppose some spin paired molecule with weak bond, it will be very easy with heat or light to form to cleave this bond homolytically, okay, and it will generate two radicals. Okay, like this radicals will be generated, and these radicals will take part in next step, and so on this reaction will go. Okay, so this is one way, one method to generate radical from homolysis. Second, you can note this. Second is reduction of spin pair molecule. If sodium metal there, it is electropositive, so it will release one electron. This electron with spin paired molecule like ketone will give you ketyl radical. Okay, so this is other method. Note down this. Second method, from other radicals. From other radicals. Take this example only. In presence of heat or light, of course. Bare radicals. From other radicals, okay. From other radicals using abstraction. This is abstraction or addition. Bare. According to Markovnikov rules, negative part should attach to that carbon which carries less number of hydrogen, means here, okay. But if peroxide present, it will be reverse. So Br will attach here. Anti-Markovnikov rule, okay. Please note down this. In next lecture we will see this generation also in detail, but for now note down this. Uses of these radicals. Radicals being easy to generate, highly reactive, Radicals being easy to generate and highly reactive and tolerance. They have tolerance for many functional group also, so they are used in organic synthesis very uh, widely. And sometimes these ionic reactions where they are not working, these radical reactions or pericyclic reactions are very useful. So in those cases for total synthesis and construction of big molecule, this radical reaction and radical chemistry used just because of ease of formation and high reactivity. Okay. Okay. Then thanks for watching.